Everyone, this is Samuel Lewis of TSCN.TV, and you are watching Chris Strub's Road Trip Recall, episode number 20.
When was the first time you really recognized the power of live streaming? So the first real successful live stream I ever had was in Mississippi at a baseball game. And I had live streamed, I believe that was state number 6 along the trip. I had live streamed in the other states, but there really wasn't much going on in terms of people watching. But that's not the story I want to tell today. Nope, today we're going straight to Wichita. Oh, beautiful Wichita. And if I could tell you how many times I played the White Stripes on repeat on the road to Wichita, it was a lot. Kansas was state number 10. So this was June 1st, 2015. I had rolled up to this hotel, not the nicest hotel in the world. I've tried really hard over the last few years to only focus on saying good things. So it wasn't the nicest hotel in the world. And so I went for a walk, probably around 8, 9 o'clock, and decided to live stream and sort of give a little tour of the hotel. And if you've live streamed on the go, and I know a lot of my friends are live streamers, you know, we'll sit in the studio and we'll live stream and we'll talk, right? You live stream on the go, you really get the opportunity to have this unimaginable level of interactivity, right? Like I'm walking around at a hotel in Wichita, you could be watching from Kazakhstan, and what I hadn't really realized until I got to Wichita that day was the power that the viewers have, that the power that the interaction from your audience can really have on your broadcast. And so instead of just walking around and showing everyone the hotel, I decided to play a little game with the audience. And so at this hotel, again, not exactly the Ritz-Carlton, I found a vending machine. And this vending machine happened to have some, how do I put this? Perishable products. And hey, to each his own. Perishable products in a vending machine can be good, can be a great thing. But when you're in the dark, remote hallway of a tucked away hotel in Wichita, the perishable products, they didn't necessarily appear viable for consumption. And this gets to the core of why I think studying economics in college has continued to help me. And it's so funny to try and apply my Binghamton University economics degree to a vending machine in Wichita and live streaming. But I decided that it would be entertaining and interesting to people to say, and I don't remember the exact numbers, but they're not consequential at this point. If this stream gets 100 retweets, then I will purchase and eat this yogurt that I found in this vending machine at a hotel in Wichita, right? And this is the big idea, right? That every action or every service has a price, right? And you got to figure out where on the scale you want to go. That's why I always try and think big picture about things, right? Because I'm always thinking of where economically does what I do fit into the world. And then when live streaming comes into play, I'm endlessly fascinated by the economics of live streaming and the economics of the activities that people are taking, you know, the value that people take in watching someone live stream for a certain amount of time, the reaction time that people have in replying to comments. Like all of this could be an entire degree, right, at a university, just breaking down the economics of life. I sound like a bumbling idiot here because a lot of the terminology isn't immediately coming back to me. But from a macroeconomics perspective, the idea of becoming a great live streamer, first of all, how do you define great? We are all famous to a few people and so on and so forth, but the idea of being a great live streamer is dependent on your responsiveness and your interactivity with your audience, along with your ability to continue to entertain everyone else. And for me, this vending machine of perishable items at a hotel in Wichita was that light bulb moment, right? That I would be willing to eat an expired yogurt that would probably get me sick if I got 100 retweets on Meerkat, right? So let's wrap this up. I want to respect your time. Again, here's the economics of how long you're going to watch a video of mine on YouTube. Long story short, I did not get anywhere close to the number of retweets that I had set to require myself to eat expired food from a vending machine in Wichita. But that was sort of the idea, right? That I wanted to set a number that was unachievable, because had it been achieved, then I would have reaped the benefits of that extraordinary amount of exposure and attention. Of course, I knew that it probably wasn't going to happen, right? And this is like the great Wendy's example, right? Like, how many retweets for chicken nuggets for a year, right? And Wendy's tweeted, what did they tweet back? 5 million? And then became one of the most retweeted tweets of all time, like the guy's response. So this is all economics. This is the fun part of economics, right? Everyone hates economics in college, but this is where it gets fun. So let's end episode 20 of RoadTrip Recall with an unusual call to action. And let's put these economics of social media back into play. So here's what I'm going to offer. If this video ever hits 1 million views, and I know there's a ton of economics students out there curious about live streaming and social media, but you guys get this video to 1 million views, and I will drive my ass back to that hotel in Wichita. I will go to that vending machine. I will get something from that vending machine of questionable perishables, and I will eat it for you on a live stream right here on my YouTube channel at Chris Strub on YouTube. So 1 million views on this episode of RoadTrip Recall, and your boy Chris Strub is going back to Wichita to find that vending machine. Let's make it happen. Make sure you get your copy of 50 States, 100 Days, the book. It's available now on Amazon. It tells you the stories of all the different nonprofit organizations that I worked with in all 50 U.S. states, including a stop at Coleman Middle School in Wichita. Kansas was state number 10. You can see the full states list and learn much more about the trip at teamstrub.com. And please, please, please make sure you subscribe right here on YouTube. It's at Chris Strub on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. It means the world to me. You can dig through my YouTube channel and go watch live streams from a bunch of different states, Snapchat interviews, YouTube interviews, all sorts of cool stuff from 50 states in 100 days. And I will see you real soon for episode 21.